maybe
Hungry for apples? Or Rick and Morty reaction coming up. That'll be the day when we get Sarah to... We'll have to slowly ease her into it with the profanity. Yeah. Starting with Blue Eye Samurai, get a little bit of gore.
She would like Rick and Morty more than she'd like Has-Been Hotel.
Has-Been Hotel? 1,000 likes, we'll get Sarah to watch Has-Been Hotel.
No, that would take an anvil being dropped on my head.
Million subscriber special.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Modern Idiots. My name is Rory.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Sarah.
Today we are watching Blue Eye Samurai, Season 1, Episode 6. What happened last time, guys?
Sorry, you can start.
Well, there were a bunch of evil guys who tried to get into a house to kill everyone.
Oh yeah,
the Thousand Claws.
Thousand Claws.
Trying to basically burn down and kill everyone in the brothel.
Right, because, oh my god, what is the Blue Eye Samurai's name again?
Mizu.
Because Mizu had did a mercy killing for someone in their home that they had kidnapped as a deed to get the information to go to the castle.
Yeah.
And so then Mizu killed everybody, but while she was killing everybody, was having flashbacks about her life before and a time when she was married to somebody, and then he betrayed her because of her power and
potentially. It was either him or the mom.
Right, and then he killed her mother and she killed him, and then that was what we found out about that, and then all of this was being retold through some sort of puppet show.
Yeah.
At the Shogun's place, and turns out that Akemi has now, married the Shogun after...
Shogun's son.
The Shogun's son, after Mizu. At the end of this battle, it was like the Shogun's son or the Shogun, or her dad, someone's guards who wanted...
Her dad's guards found her.
Her dad's guards found her, and Mizu was like, sucks, I'm not going to help. And so she was taken, and so she ended up being taken to the Shogun's son, and they got married, I assume, anyways.
Well, yeah, her teeth are black now.
Yeah, and they were doing like a retelling, or maybe a retelling or some mythical thing of, starts with a U. Basically like a demon samurai.
Oh, the
Uri...
The Oiran or something.
Yeah, something like that. Anyways, yeah, exactly. So that happened, and essentially where we left off was Ringo. It is Ringo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a character.
Yeah. He, after Mizu let Akemi be taken, Ringo was like, the fuck? Like, he can't be doing that.
You are no samurai.
Yeah, you're no samurai.
I never saw I was a samurai.
And so Ringo sort of went off on his own, and Mizu sort of, I guess, began her quest back to
the castle.
The castle. So we'll see.
She's got the deets for the
exactly.
entrance.
She knows how to get in now. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I imagine we'll find out pretty soon.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yes.
So without further ado, I say let's get into the episode.
Made it already.
It's my hype playlist.
Oh, she really gives me Zuko vibes. I don't know why.
No, I see it.
She really does.
Wait until she gets a giant red scar on her eye. Oh, sorry, spoilers. Bro, someone's giving me paces for directions. I'm not finding it.
No, I know. Everyone's
like your pace, my pace. Like,
yeah, exactly.
What's the standard here? It's like cooking when they say use a pinch. I'm like,
yeah.
If someone gave me paces, I would assume they meant think about their paces.
Yeah, but I don't know their paces.
I just know I would estimate how much it is. I'd go to the spot and it wouldn't be there. I'm like, shit, alright.
There was no need to kill that rat.
It was noisy. The rat knew what it did. It had plague.
There was 12 of them. There's a baby.
Indeed. Well, at least something small. A few more babies. A few more youngins.
Where are they? What's up with these shows we're watching and children dying? seems precarious.
It's a booby trap.
She boobied right into it. And that's the show.
Is it waterproof?
It's well
She's-
waterproof.
The directions.
I think it's
Not her, obviously.
The directions?
like it's under the like river or lake or whatever right now. It's like passageway from the shore to the
No, I meant the
like the
paper
door.
she just lost. Like, if she found them, would it matter?
So much for being quiet.
She's gotta breathe. I like this music.
Yeah, I love the soundtrack in this show, just in general.
I'd totally listen to this just bopping around. This feels like not super.
Reminds me of like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Just press Y to lean or whatever.
Just feels like not the best places for hiding.
No.
Not what you want.
No. Nice shot.
Yeah, but now your sword's gone.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
Dang.
Frankly, you see the blood come on the door, I'm turning around.
Yeah.
So, I'm not keeping my back to the blood source.
I was raised on this.
Milk? From a cow?
I shipped in 2 beeves special to feed my honored guest.
He's such a shit. He's like, I know you hate this.
How does he know he hates milk?
Sourness.
Because they're like not, they don't drink milk in their culture.
I never tire of your people's aversion to impoliteness. A taboo against offense, even as you plan the death of thousands.
Your guns will be ready?
They are all ready. All ready, ready, ready for all. All we need are loyal men ready to fire them.
You ask Master Chiba to wait
He
in his
just made a
excellent
sentence
position
with
as
like the same
advisor.
3 words. Go on for a million years.
It's like buffalo, 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 buffalo.
10,000.
Yes.
20 a dozen.
I'm glad you gave an
murder.
example.
They guard with knives. No one makes a better blade than your people. No one invents better ways to kill people than mine. A gun. The Shogun and his entire family will be dead come spring. And Master Chiba will be the right hand of our appointed man. That was tasteless of me.
Our men are trained and eager to serve.
I don't hate the Shogun. I just want his chair.
Yeah, what the fuck? Just gotta be me.
It's him. He's come. I want to watch.
Why set traps only to mash the rat yourself? Sit. We have business.
He's like, na 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 na, I was right.
That's a cool contraption.
Yeah, just using the mirrors to give
Yeah.
yourself a little view.
That just looks like a trap.
I was gonna say, yeah. I think she knows it.
I mean, she was told at the tea meeting that it's like this many levels and each
Yeah.
level is a trap, so she like kind of knows to expect that.
How does she know these things are gonna happen?
I don't think she does. I think it's more just. That's gonna make it hard to fight and move.
Not off to the best start.
No.
Yeah, she got through it.
I mean, yeah.
I feel like they expected her to die there.
But I bet she's already still, like, probably hurt from the last battle with the 1,000 claws.
Yeah.
Wrap it.
It's too badass to wrap it, Sarah.
Literally,
Just gotta do the Aragorn door open.
you're gonna fucking bleed out. Wrap it.
It's just a flesh wound.
She got stabbed through the foot.
She's had worse. See, that's what I would do.
And say, yeah.
I'm glad to see a show like finally do that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, wait for them to jump and then open it. Lost her sword though.
And say, yeah.
Not really.
As in, like, she doesn't have it in her hands.
Yeah. I feel like just having like a couple archers would really just put an end to it. I guess that's one way to go. Oh. I kind of assumed she'd like beat one of them and just like take their sword.
I like how right now we have like the Grease soundtrack.
I
playing.
know, right? That seems very random.
She got a sword.
Like a grenade.
Yeah.
I guess who needs a sword?
Seems like a very safe grenade.
Well, no, she didn't pull a pin.
Yeah. I love the choreography in the show.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I like how you can like track everything. You know,
Yeah.
it's not just a bunch of cuts. You can see what she does. It's very diverse in like the movements and ways she kills people.
Yeah. Dang. Yeah, me too, buddy.
Are they helping her?
He is
Yeah.
the one that's still alive.
Just to gain her favor?
I think,
Yeah, to not have her kill him.
Yeah. That's tough.
He made the right call.
I am curious how she got so good at one, like, hand-to-hand. But even sword fighting, like, I think from what we've seen, like, Sword's just been, like, when she was younger, she sort of, like, practiced by herself. But I feel like it's hard to get any better without, like, training with other people.
Well, I think they showed in the flashbacks with Sword Father that like because he's such a good swordsmaster, like renowned, he gets like the best people.
And so she
And
would
then
then train with
he
that.
says like, you keep no secrets. If you want my
Right.
like sword from me, you have to show me everything. So Mizu got to see everything.
Yeah. People are like, what the fuck?
Just mind my business,
Yeah.
like whatever.
It's like not my job.
Yep. Son of a bitch. It's like the campfire in Dark Souls. Just a little save point before you move on.
The fuck?
What, is she being drugged?
Seems like it. By a monkey?
Oh god, I hate acid trips.
Oh.
Not in real life, but I've never
Love
had
in
one
real
in
life.
real life.
Biggest
But-
acid trip fan over here on the couch.
I hate it when they just like, you know, they're like, now everything's an acid trip. And you're like, fuck.
Does make for some cool visuals though.
True.
But is it real?
Who knows?
Somewhat. Back to the save point.
I'd be like, hey, can I help you?
I'm not trying to help this person.
They
Trying
seem
to-
kind of cool.
Yeah, they do.
And you're working for an asshole.
An asshole pays you.
Is she
Hey.
still hallucinating?
I think this is more like less of hallucinating and more sort of like what we saw at the very beginning of the episode when she was like doing that like battle sort of, not prayer, but just sort of like flashbacks.
It feels
Well, now,
hallucinating.
yeah, now.
It's a bit of both.
Yeah.
I think.
Like this part seems more hallucinating.
Is that the giant?
Yeah.
They don't seem very giant.
It's because they're far away. It's
Yeah.
perspective.
Who's down here?
Maybe Tengen. Who knows?
It's taking a lot of time to look away from her opponent. Oh my lord. Are they real or is it the flower?
I think the prisoners were real. I don't know if this part is. Like, the monsters aren't real. I think that's how she's visualizing them. But what I don't know is if, like, all the prisoners, like, came out to attack her or not.
This is a cool way to film it.
Well, she has her like glowy eyes right now, which makes me think they're like visions.
Yeah.
Kind of like the monkeys. How the monkeys were extra scary.
Yeah.
Even though they were still just monkeys.
Oh my god. Oh my lord.
Mizu. Are you real? I think so. Can you walk? This is up. I have a man to kill. I hate you.
Yeah, that's super fair.
He also reminded me of Zuko.
Yeah.
I'll help. No one gets to kill you, but
This whole episode feels like a video game.
I was about to say. This is very, very video game-esque.
put me back in the dungeon.
Oh, they're
Old Andre the
hugging.
Giant.
Oh. Bite him!
Good call.
Thank you. Okay, maybe I should be in this movie.
Now he's got the Valda nose.
Yeah, just like she got. Oh, is he invincible?
I think it's just you hit the right plate in the throat, it's not gonna instantly kill someone. Good old adrenaline, when in doubt.
Nice idea.
Kaboom.
No.
That would be a very anticlimactic way for him to die. It's a very strong sword.
The space sword.
Hey, she's gonna climb.
Zora.
I was about to say.
Imagine Mizu with 3 blades.
Just like us, Ty.
Just like us.
Or, well,
Just like us.
that arm strength, though.
Yeah. Crazy. I like all the moments in the series that they show you just how strong Mizu is. There's sometimes like someone will try to nudge her and she just
Yeah,
doesn't
doesn't
move at all.
move.
And they're like surprised and you're like, damn.
He's nowhere. He disappeared. I told you. I said the samurai could not be stopped, but you wouldn't listen.
Perhaps we should excuse ourselves from their danger.
What danger?
Oh, that was so cool. Have you guys seen Sorority Row?
No.
It's a horror movie, but that's how everyone dies, except it's a tire iron.
I remember in like one of the Alien vs Predator movies, there was a scene like that with the alien in the window. Gave me nightmares for years.
But it makes for an interesting visual.
Cut the bullet.
I would love that.
In a sense.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just shooting.
Yeah, I would too.
Bring a gun to a swords fight.
No one murders so well as the British. It's our #1 export. How you found your friend? He was stupidly loyal. They wouldn't tell us a thing about you.
No, Mizu, no!
You came all this way for me because of what I just may be to you. I thought I accounted for all my bastards over the years. They lined the tunnel you came in. All those half-breeds.
Those little babies you noticed.
You.
I'll kill you. All 4 of you.
I heard something happened to old Violet. Was that you?
Do something.
He can't. He's been tortured for an unknown amount of time.
Told you he could. He did something.
Did something.
Still alive.
Why?
The level of stupidity.
But you're the one who told him to do something.
No, not of him.
Oh, a Fowler?
What to do? Be a samurai. Like you.
He's like, you're still alive. Why? You pointed a gun in his head and didn't shoot him. Like, you are why he's still alive.
Okay. I'll teach you.
Teach who?
Ringo.
How to be a samurai?
I think so. I think that's what the implication was.
I don't really get how Mizu still has this amount of like energy and strength. Adrenaline or
Rage!
not.
The rage rages on. She's too angry to die. We've discussed this. She's built different.
I guess so.
And then the show ended, I guess. She's dead. That's too bad.
That looked like Ringo.
How could Ringo have hurt him? I mean, her.
I bet Ringo changed his mind and decided to follow her. Yes.
I want to see the next one. Wait, so you think that he was like, hey, Ringo, I'll teach you, and Ringo from the Netherlands was like...
I think that after, like, Mizu and Ringo split up, Ringo was like, you know what, never mind, I'm still gonna follow Mizu. Followed Mizu. Mizu jumps off the fucking cliff of the castle, falls into the water, and Ringo happened to be there because, you know, you need a little suspension of disbelief.
It's like when Zuko left Iroh, but then Iroh was like kind of following him just in case he needed him.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Ringo's too good.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna abandon.
So what I'm
Mizu.
taking from this is that if I ever go out on a stupid journey, I'll secretly have you behind a door to save me if things get too bad.
I'm not Ringo. I have our cats to think about.
Yes, and I'm their mother.
I know, but like...
Gotta have one the parents survive.
Yeah, can't have both of us die.
Right, so you have to come and you have to save me.
I don't have enough faith in my ability to do that.
Well, what are you good for?
The cats. Someone's got to feed them.
Oh, Jesus.
Someone's got to put their rat mouse back on a string.
Oh, my goodness.
You're welcome. I'm glad that the show, I mean, like, of course, to be fair, you know, Mizu was like half dead. But I think it made it very clear that Fowler is clearly a very capable fighter.
Yeah.
Like, you could tell, like, he was kind of using the gun as, like, a sword in the sense of, like,
Yeah.
he wasn't using it just for the gun. He shot, like, one time, but then was clearly using it as, like, for hand-to-hand combat and was very adept at it.
But why didn't he just kill everyone?
Again, I think a little suspension of disbelief. Yes, agreed. There are 10 different ways that Mizu could have and probably should have died in this episode, which is why I was saying, like...
Yeah, the suspension of disbelief
But-
that I couldn't fathom. I actually really did like when the sword was gone and they had that whole shot, but I wasn't super pumped about the, like, random hall of spikes. Because I was like, okay, like, you can't sense
When
these
they're
things.
coming,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, it's just like it's.
Yeah, no, it's
Well, I think for
There's not a
most of the
power
spikes,
there.
she was outrunning them. Like she was just ahead of them while they were
But
coming
some
out.
of them, it was like she was like twisting
Dodging
in the
them.
air and
Sure.
dodging and like sliding under them, and it was just like, but how? I mean, maybe there's like a rumbling or something, or like some sort of like
Yeah.
samurai
Yeah.
sense.
No, I mean, definitely this episode in particular definitely had some suspension of disbelief in order to figure out like that she could get past all of that. That's
Yeah.
just like
It's
a
the rule of cool.
normal
It was
human.
just you have these cool ideas, set pieces,
Yeah.
choreographies. You're like, you know, let's just do it because it's
Yeah.
fun to watch.
I did like that we found Taigen.
Yeah, we got Taigen. We got him out of his capture. See
Yeah.
what happens next.
And
What do you
he's-
guys think does happen next?
To Taigen?
Yeah.
I feel like him and Mizu are gonna become enemies to lovers.
I feel like in a more immediate sense, they're probably gonna go take a beat, rest, heal,
That's when they're gonna become lovers.
maybe,
The downtime.
That's when it always happens.
and then maybe they storm the castle again when they're feeling a bit better, or maybe not.
Oh,
I'm not really
wait.
sure.
Oh wait, I totally misunderstood everything that just happened. Mizu jumped out with Taigen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
That's she was
Mizu-
like, saving Taigen was her being like a real samurai, like
Yeah.
Ringo. She's like, I'll show you, Ringo. Like this is what a real samurai does. It saves people. It's not just
Yeah.
for vengeance.
Okay, got you. I thought that.
No, we also saw her swimming in the water with, like, dragging him along.
Yeah, I thought it was the orange-haired guy.
Oh, you thought it was Fowler?
I thought that she knocked Fowler into the
Oh.
water.
No.
And she was
That's-
like, "You'll see. I'm sacrificing myself to kill this man, but hopefully you'll save me." Oh,
No,
but she
no,
was much
no.
nicer.
No, Fowler was down to kill. She just escaped
Because I
before he
figured
could.
if she plunged herself off the cliff with Fowler and left Taigen upstairs, then Taigen probably would have lived anyway.
Well, that
No,
other
it
guy was still up.
Everyone else in there would have just killed him.
Oh, I thought she killed everyone.
No, there was the guy whose hand she cut off.
Yeah.
Before was still
He
up
was
there
still
with
there.
the sword. So
Jeez.
And there was also all those troops that she just skipped the level of.
yeah,
Well, they seemed a little not on their game.
Yeah, but if she leaves
yeah,
and you just have a half dead Taigen there,
yeah.
probably wouldn't be too hard.
I could have killed Taigen in that state. Like, didn't really take a whole lot.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't even follow me.
True.
And all I really do is go to Trader Joe's in the gym.
I'd follow you to the gym.
What if someone attacked me?
At the gym?
Yeah? What would you do? Run back to the kitties?
How much did they lift? I need to know the opponent before I agree to the
Everything.
They lift everything?
They lift
fight.
everything.
No, I'm not finding someone who can lift everything.
I'd call on the front desk people.
Yeah.
My hero.
So we learned a bit more about the white men that Mizu's after.
Yeah,
A
well,
little
one of them
bit.
was
What are
about
your thoughts
Violet.
there? Yeah.
I feel like all we learned was his name and that, like, Fowler knew he died. I mean, he didn't really seem
Wait,
to...
who's Violet?
Violet is one of the white men
Yeah.
that Mizu killed before the story started.
But I feel like Fowler didn't really seem to react much. It seemed to him, it was more just like, oh yeah, I heard something happen. Like, I guess that something was you. But like, he didn't seem particular. Like, he didn't really seem particularly to care. Like he said, this is for Violet. Punched her, but like, he was fighting her anyways, and I don't think that would really change anything. It's not like he was gonna stop if she didn't say that.
What about his reaction to Mizu, like just meeting her?
I feel like it's not his kid. I feel like she's not his. I feel like, obviously it was a bit gruesome being like, I've had bastards and I've killed most, if not all of them,
Yeah.
and thought I'd accounted for all of them, which was just sort of like a bit grim.
Such a menacing thing to say. Like,
yeah.
So casually. Oh yeah, there's all those bones you passed in your
Yeah.
way. And
My
those,
kids.
Those were your half siblings.
Those are you. But I don't know. I feel like it would have been some like. I mean, I guess it could be more psychologically damaging of him being like, oh yeah, like thought I killed all of them, or like thought I already knew about them, like you're not, and then being like, guess there's one more, and so to Mizu could just be like, okay, wow, I really mean absolutely nothing to you.
Well, I'm sure Mizu
But-
already knew that.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably true. Yeah, I don't know. I just to me, it didn't strike me as Fowler particularly cared. Mizu didn't really react, so to me it didn't seem like Mizu thought that it was Fowler. Maybe she just didn't have time to register, or because she was being punched in the face and soundly beaten, she just like couldn't really react. But like, it's not like she looked at him and was like, wait, like it's definitely you. And I feel like there's gonna be some sort of scene where like she would react, like sort of like either because of what she looks like and being able to like look at him and be like, okay, or maybe if her mother told her anything about him, like I feel like there would be some recognition there. So I feel like
It doesn't seem like Mizu knows which of the four.
no, it
is the
doesn't.
father.
She doesn't, from what I can tell. But like, I feel like innately she would. There would be some recognition between one or both of them, if that were the case. Like if they were related somehow.
It didn't seem like Fowler recognized her.
No, definitely not. So to me, it sort of seems like okay, either Mizu continues with her revenge and she's like, fuck it, like I don't know it's not you, so I'm gonna kill you, or fuck it, you're clearly a horrible person anyway, so you deserve to die, so I'm gonna kill you, or less likely is okay, maybe you're not the person I'm looking for, so this is like too much of a hassle to try and kill you when you don't actually end up mattering to my story, so I'm gonna move on. But that seems unlikely. Regardless, though, I think it's still an unsolved thing. I don't really think that this interaction like changes her course of action in any way, and I don't think it changes Fowler's goals either. Like, even if Mizu is his daughter, Fowler couldn't give less of a shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Doesn't care about any of his bastards.
She's
So-
probably not going to get another chance like that, though.
Who is?
Mizu? With
Yeah,
Fowler.
no, it's
yeah,
tough.
maybe not.
What do you guys think about that? About how like the story up until this point has been her trying to get into this castle and confront Fowler, and she just did it and kind of failed.
I'm glad, like, finally something went the wrong way for her in the sense of like, not
you
being
evil?
able. No, but it's more just like from a storytelling perspective. Like, it would have been like I didn't want like a Mary Sue type of situation where like
Winning every battle.
winning every battle
Who's
when
Mary Sue?
It's just a term.
It's a
for,
literary
like,
term.
people who are good at everything.
Yeah, it's like
The
it's
guy
like
version is
a,
Gary
it's
Stu.
like a typical like character
Just
arc,
like
or
a
like
character who's just
character style.
good at everything they do. There's no like
Yeah,
challenge.
Why do they call it that?
I'm not sure.
I don't
but
know. That's very
It's
common.
just what's
But no, I mean, I'm happy. I feel like in every story you need to have some like level of adversity. Not that she hasn't had like personal adversity in her life, but like there needs to be within the story of the timeline that we're seeing. There needs to be like real adversity. And frankly, it just like wouldn't have made any sense if she had like. I would have been really frustrated if she got through all those like different levels of the castle, was like super beat up, fighting on one leg, and then was
Yeah.
able to beat a guy with a gun who also has clearly been alluded to being a blade master. Like that just like would have not sat well with me, and I think would have been really poor storytelling.
Yeah.
And poor writing. So like to that extent, I'm glad. Obviously, I'm not glad because I want Fowler to win, but I'm glad because it like logically is what makes sense.
Fowler is a very entertaining character.
Fowler
Like,
is an
to
entertaining
me. Like, just
character.
the way he speaks,
Yeah.
like with a little bit of like disdain for just the whole situation, and like that, like he's so
He's like I couldn't be
passive-aggressively
bothered.
rude and stuff. He's like aggressive and passively aggressive.
Yeah.
He's just a little shit. He's just
Yeah.
enjoying being a little shit because he knows like he's in charge, so he can't do shit to them. To him, like
Yeah, it's nice having someone who like isn't having a villain who's like fully accepted their villain role and like isn't trying to make some sort of like justification for their actions. It's more just like, yeah, I'm like sort of selfish and greedy, and I'm gonna do what I can to
he
make
even
life
says,
better
like,
for me.
He doesn't have any issue with the Shogun. He's just like, but I want that.
Yeah.
Like
So, yeah, I don't know. I'm curious if this means like Mizu's gonna train harder, or if Mizu's just gonna be like, well, yeah, it took a lot to get up there, so.
yeah, what do you think she does next? Now that this first attempt kind of didn't work out.
I don't know.
Sarah, any guesses?
I would imagine that. Well, if it were me, I would probably start looking for more information on the other people involved, try to kill those people, and then circle back here.
Get Fowler last because he can put up a fight. Maybe the other two aren't as.
Yeah, I feel
Much
like
of a
I'd
challenge?
just be kind of like a PTSD sort of thing where you're like, I just
Let me overcome something else before
Yeah.
facing you again.
like
You gotta level up in the video game. You went into a region that was region locked, so you shouldn't have. Now you gotta get the XP.
There's no part of me that would be like, I'm gonna go back into that castle before I like do all the other things I have to do.
Yeah, that's fair.
But Mizu is a lot more stubborn and a lot more cool than I am, so Mizu might just say fuck it and
Fuck it, we ball.
go right back in. Yeah, we ride at dawn. So
Well, we'll have to see. 2 more episodes.
2 more episodes. Can't wait.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think that about wraps it up for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching with us. We will catch you next time, too. Thank you.